Hello, good evening. Welcome.
Hi, welcome to the Karla and Rainelle show.
Yes.
I'm Rainelle Saunders.
And I'm Karla Gordy Bristol. Thank you for joining us today. We see people logging in. So.
And today we're not going to drop the mic, we're going to clip the mic.
Clip it, clip it, clip it.
Sometimes we drop the mic. Isn't that so? Oh, so, all right, hang on just a second, everybody. Happy Wednesday, as always.
Yes, I hope you're having a wonderful week and that things are going your way. And we hope that you're enjoying the beginning of summer. Thank you so much for that.
Mm-hmm.
Summer. Did I say summer?
You
Spring.
did say summer.
Well, I'm hot right now. And because I'm so hot.
You think it's summer.
And I'm in my white.
She's ready for summer. She's just rolling. We just got into spring. But in LA, it's hard to tell the difference between spring and summer anyway. So we might as well say it's almost summer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Excuse me. We set this over here.
All right, everybody. Well, in our quest to be there for you as close to 5:30 as possible, we're just moving right along here. So we're just
moving right along,
including you in part of our preparation and making you feel like a part of our show. That's the way, right?
Oh my God, there's been so much going on. If you only knew the behind the scenes activity, you would laugh so hard.
And you would say these ladies are amazing to be, as calm, cool, and collected and cute as we are at this moment.
Out of her mouth.
I'm including us both. It's all good.
I love it. But yeah, I'm definitely wearing my white for spring.
Okay.
Just felt like going for it and enjoying and embracing, even though the first 2 days of spring, we're 2 days in and we already got rain in Los Angeles.
I know.
Like what the heck?
Well, you know what? This is to make you all who are not in LA feel better about the fact that we were gloating a bit about the weather the past few weeks. So here we go.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of that stuff that we call winter for us.
I think that's what happened. They finally like, okay, they think they're all that.
Yes.
Let's give them a little more of that rain.
Somebody went out there and did one of those rain dances and said, give us just a little drop,
But you know what's happening in Los Angeles, and I'm sure a lot of people watching that are in LA know, we have an increase of gnats.
Oh,
Have
really?
you noticed that?
You know what?
Gnats.
I guess I haven't.
We are overrun with gnats. I was out today at this office today, and gnats were just everywhere. And at my house, I've got gnats, and at my friend's place, they had. And so I was thinking it was personal. Like all of a sudden, like why are they just loving our place? All of a sudden, what am I doing?
I had not noticed.
My home stays clean. It's all that, and all of a sudden, I had gnats.
Wow.
And then when I was at this meeting the other day, someone mentioned they had it. So thank goodness on the news they
said something
there's
about
a report, there's an increase in gnats in Los Angeles. Have you guys noticed? I was like, yes.
Well, I guess I had not yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
you've escaped.
I think so. Well, I'm sure that they've been around. Maybe I've just ignored them.
I'll send you a few. Oh my God, they're so annoying.
I can do without.
But because of all the rain, and there's always with something great comes something, that's either bad or irritating, but the balance of
we're
out of the drought, but they gave us gnats, so.
Better than mosquitoes, though. Those pesky mosquitoes, those germ-carrying little buggers.
That's what they're saying, too, but because of all the bodies of water around, the increase in water, that is a risk. And with the West Nile virus still being going on out there, and with summer approaching, they're concerned about that.
Yeah.
So
those are worse.
They're much worse.
Yeah. Annoying and dangerous, I think.
Well, I know from living in Atlanta, Georgia for 12 years.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you guys have, size like this? I heard they're like this
like
big.
island, like bats. They look like bats.
They can scoop up small children.
That's what I heard before I moved there. I moved there years and years ago, and I did not like the mosquitoes.
Wow.
Oh my God, my older daughter just would get eaten up every year.
Really? Yeah. Oh, poor thing. Yeah. And it's so funny because when I'm in LA, I don't see mosquitoes. I don't get mosquito bites. But when I went back to the East Coast a few years back, oh my goodness, they got me good. But luckily, my favorite cousin, well, I shouldn't say that because other cousins might be watching. All right, you all know who you are. You're all my favorites. My favorite cousin had some Skin So Soft from Avon. And do you know that stuff is like a miracle against mosquitoes? And it smells good. So that's all I did. I didn't go get any of that other stinky stuff to put on.
That's so much better than the repellent.
So soft. It really works.
So soft. Try it.
You put it on, and I'm telling you, no mosquito bites after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering what's in there, though, to repel them. I don't know if
they mentioned something. I heard that recently.
It might be so soft, but it's got some serious repellent in it.
But it's all natural repellent.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Something. It didn't do any damage to me as far as I know, but kept those mosquitoes away.
I don't think the mosquitoes would agree, but okay.
I know if they stayed away, they must know something I don't.
But with spring comes spring break. And there's good and bad to spring break. So for those that live in spring break territory, they understand. Looks like we're having a little thing with the signal, so bear with us there. Yeah, I think I'm moving in slow motion.
We're very zen today.
Like I'm in one of the NASA spaceships, and it's like, whoo.
Or a Matrix movie.
Saying, hi, Gil. Hi, Gil. Good to see you every week on Karla Rainelle show.
Hi.
You can
see that?
Yes, I see Gil. That's good. Gil's watching. But yeah, come spring breakers. So for those in Florida and Las Vegas and Mexico, they're there or they're on their way to terrorize your town. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm sorry, spring breakers. You're good.
Yeah, they're saying, no, you're right. They are coming to terrorize our town.
That's what they want to do. Spring break, woo! But it's that time, so beware in your city. If you're in some of the most popular spots are going to be Miami Beach, of course, and other parts of Miami, Key West. Yeah. And then Bahamas is even very popular for spring break. But Mexico, all over. Puerto Vallarta, Cancun, all over. So Mexico. I think most people are in Mexico for spring break.
In Tijuana right now.
Yeah. Kicking a little tequila. With that, like I said, it's great and it's wonderful for college students to go and travel and see new places and have fun. But they have to really be careful because there have been a lot of deaths and injuries going on already.
Wow.
There's a car accident that happened. There was the moped incident went down. Someone fell off a balcony and died already from being, spring break incident. What was the other one? God, there was.
Is this mostly like alcohol related incidents?
And then there's of course alcohol poisoning that occurs, and people don't take that so seriously. But alcohol poisoning is a very, very serious ailment, and they need to really be careful out there. Yeah. So and a young girl was shot too and killed. Yeah. So it's people get wild, but alcohol can take over.
Limit,
so just for those with kids out there and those that are on spring break that just are watching Karla and Rainelle because they took a break from the tequila, just be careful. Be safe. Think about it. Go in numbers. Don't get too crazy and wild because you want to return back to college and your family and
That's right. A break is just that. It's a break.
Yeah,
you don't want to sever the ties of anything, including life. So please, just be careful.
Yeah, it's not an ending. So that was my big thing. But I don't know what you've been up to lately. I've been working out still. Working every day.
Well, good for you.
I think every day since the last show I worked out one day.
Really?
I took off.
Well, I've been inspired, I must say. And I've been getting up in the morning, and along with my meditation, I've been doing extra stretching, extra couple little things. I have to move slowly. I got to start slowly because it takes me a minute to get it all up here. And I had totally gone out, like you said.
That's temporary.
It's just temporary.
Starts slow,
but that's it. But I can tell the difference, though. Even with that little bit, after a few days, you feel something.
You do.
I know something's working, so it inspires me to do a little bit more and a little bit more. And
very good.
I'm not a gym person, so I have to do the motivation at home in my space or use tables and objects around the house.
You can do it. You can get a great workout at home just using, you can use a chair. You can use everything and work your arms.
And start stretching and then hold on to stuff, get on the floor, all that
stuff.
So a little bit is better than nothing.
We're getting bikini ready.
And it'll be here before we know.
Oh my God, it's already bikini time, honestly.
Yeah.
People ran to the beach the other day when it got.
I know.
When it got warm, so.
It really did, because it was up there.
Ready.
Up there.
Oh, the temperature
80s,
got up?
90s.
But as it went up, it fell real quick, right? I had on my coat the other day and a hat.
I know. I learned the hard way because I would get out in the morning and I'm like, oh, no more jacket. I was already warm, like early. And then one day I went out and I said, I don't need that jacket. And that was the day I was like, uh-oh. It was just a little chillier. I was like, okay, I'll be dashing from the car to wherever I got to go in a hurry.
Well, when you have your flip-flops and your boots
still there, week, I know.
Still there within, a day even.
Definitely.
One now I have flip-flops in the morning and that night I've got on my boots. So it's that kind of weather. It's crazy.
All right. I wore my fur-lined boots yesterday because it was raining. I'm like, time to put these back on. So
I know you did some TV stuff, but I've been watching The Voice, which is my favorite talent show.
Yes,
I love The Voice.
Absolutely.
And Alicia Keys' team is looking real strong. All of them have some great candidates. But I know one of the young guy, Quiz, on there. He's with the Brandy's New School Sings Old School. So shout out to Brandy Sanders and her New School Sings Old School kids. Very talented children that she puts together and showcases throughout the year. And one of them is a contestant who was on Alicia Keys' team.
Yes, and doing very well. Yeah, he made it to that first battle.
He made it to the second. Well, the first battle.
Yeah, the first battle.
He made the first battle. He was selected by Alicia Keys, if you're not familiar with the show, and then you battle against the teammate.
Yeah, and that's called the knockout.
I know.
The second one, the second round.
But then the other girl was stolen, so another teammate can steal that person that didn't get picked and stay. So it was wonderful, right?
Really exciting.
But he belted. He's only 13 years old. He's the youngest ever to be on The Voice. Yeah. And he's really doing a great job. And he did Michael Jackson. I was a judge for one of Randy Saunders' talented shows, and he was a contestant. And he was like, I was torn between two people. The young girl and him, a really tough one.
Wow.
But I felt like he just needed a little more growth, but he was there, So I was like, do you say a little more, But this other little girl, but I think because the girl was so little, and she, sometimes you're so young, but you things that are 10 years older, you kind of go, oh wow, that's So I think that's what got it. But he really was.
I know, and that's how he had. Remember, they were telling the other girl that battled against him, the only thing she didn't have was the fact that she wasn't 13 anymore. See, because she was great too. But
she was great, but they went for the young one. The young ones have a little edge. I think.
So that's all good, and they just lowered the age this year.
This
was the first time.
So if you don't watch The Voice and you like singers and talent, I highly recommend that show.
Definitely,
that's the best singing show out there.
I'll second that. And speaking of television, tonight, guys, if you are an Empire fan, tonight don't be gone from your television. I got to see a sneak preview of tonight's episode, and it was fantastic. It is fantastic, and that's all I can say because anything else would be just too much.
They're starting it with excitement.
Super duper duper.
Super excitement.
Super.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I know. I'm going to watch it again. I can't wait.
Get ready, because here it comes.
So that was good.
And, before we go too much further, I think we should acknowledge that there was a terrorist attack in London today. And we're having a little... Trying to tell me something. Oh, hi. But we're having a little delay with the reception, so someone's checking on that now, so hopefully it comes through. I apologize for the jerkiness in the camera, and I really hope that it does come through better for you. I'm watching me move, and I can tell. So in London, there was a terrorist attack. They're saying definitely it was a terrorist attack, that it was very intentional to be in that specific location by the Parliament, where a car drove into a crowd of people on a bridge, and then he went on to try to get to the Parliament. And 4 people were killed as of now, have passed away, several more injuries. 40 people were injured. It's just a huge number. And then the shooter was killed by a police officer. And the police officer was really a hero. He really put his life on the line to save people. And it's just, they're just...
and wasn't one of the deceased was also a police officer who the guy had stabbed to death, apparently, trying to get inside of the gates of the House of Parliament. So whoever shot and killed him, you're right, prevented him from going any further and getting someone else.
He crashed into the railing of the Parliament, but it was really frightening. So, and right there in the central London, this happened. So.
That's craziness.
The Prime Minister says definitely this is intentional, this location, so it's very probably politically motivated. And our prayers and thoughts and prayers are with the families of the victims and those that are in the hospitals and those injured, and to the whole city for going through this yet again, another tragedy.
Exactly. Again. So
it's very tough. So,
Well,
I just wanted to make sure we acknowledge that going on.
Oh, absolutely.
It's still it's current news. This happened today. In fact, I didn't say this was earlier today.
Yeah, so I'm sure that they're still developing information.
Still developing news.
Things that, we don't know yet that they'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I have one little story that it just, as a girl, this lightens my heart. In Nigeria, there was a man who, and let me see if I can get his name right, Teofik Okoya. Okay, sorry if I messed it up. But in Nigeria, thank you. He has a niece, and he was looking for a doll similar to, what all little girls want, not necessarily the big ones and not the animal dolls, but a beautiful doll to represent young African women. And he created a doll and a line of dolls called Queens of Africa that have since outsold Barbie.
That's big.
That's really big because that's all they had before in that particular type of line of dolls. Wow. But he wanted his niece to have something that looked like her to represent, and they have this beautiful line now, and it's just like sold like wildfire and very, very popular.
I bet they're beautiful.
Queens of Africa. And they are. I saw a picture I wish we could show.
We all should buy one.
I think so.
So I guess if we Google Queens of Africa, we
can that should. Yeah, I'm sure they have a.
Because I sure bought enough Barbies over the years.
Exactly, and even though they have had Black Barbie, but it's not the same.
I mean, that's not the only doll I bought. But definly support others.
Yeah,
that's great. If they outsold them, that in itself says something.
Exactly.
I want to be a part of that.
New and exciting. just something that to do that for his niece, and make such a great impact on the world.
Fantastic. Well, bring us a doll to the show.
Yeah, ship us one.
I want to know why there's so many holidays, like miscellaneous holidays. I think there's only 1 month out the year where we don't have a national holiday, of some sort. Well, not national, but one that we recognize nationally that everyone celebrates. There's only 1 month like that we're off. But someone found a way to fill it in.
Oh, good. Okay.
But I mean, really, there's probably about 400 different days that we don't even know about. Every time I turn around, there's almost a holiday for every day, a holiday that people want to celebrate. It could be national. There's a cotton candy day. What the heck?
Unfortunately, I don't think you can get off of work for that one.
No. These aren't national. These are just holidays that people celebrate, to some form. Definitely not a national, no. But I'm saying there's Belly Laugh Day. Of course, we know about Parents and Grandparents Day. There's Earth Day, yes. Bosses Day, Sweetest Day, Mutt Day.
Okay.
They have this guy
that has a mutt.
I love Read Across America Day. That's a great one, Yeah. But, heck, we need to come up with a day. Friendship Day.
We do. We have the Karla and Rainelle
There's
Day.
the Karla and Rainelle Day.
On Wednesday.
I think. Yes, but we have to get that movement going.
Yeah, exactly.
So everybody will celebrate us. And then National Tie Month, I thought was hilarious too.
Oh, really?
But there's all kinds. Pie Day. It's like you just randomly decide one day.
Okay. That I'm going to have a day.
We're going to have a day.
Yeah.
And then you just, I guess at this point we hashtag it and just tell everybody it's a day. So
maybe we'll have
we're going to come up with a day.
Or we'll investigate what the day is on the next day we have a show, and we'll have to represent, especially if it's like National Pizza Day.
Ooh.
I would celebrate that.
I would pick, well, I love ice cream. There's already National Ice Cream Day, but chocolate cake day.
Okay, I'm sure there's one somewhere.
Chocolate chip cookie day. I mean, it's like anything that's your favorite, I guess.
And that means can think of.
It's a way to create a movement to have everybody do what you like doing, National Surf Day, whatever it may be. Dance.
Okay, well,
there's got to be a dance day.
Oh, I'm sure there must. There must be. You should know about that one.
I know I should. I better look it up.
Or create one.
I can't keep saying I'm a dancer and not know about it, because I'm ready to start this where every day we dance. Because there's Music Day, so why not?
There you go. And I don't know what day I would have that so special. I guess I'll just have to do a Rainelle Day. I bet there's not one of those.
Love and Kindness Day. Spread love and kindness, as I always say.
Which should be every day.
I think so. But if we start with one, maybe we'll get them on the roll.
There you go.
We need love and kindness.
Yeah.
And I'm noticing, though, when I'm out and about, I don't see as many people with tempers or anger, at least showing it. Because I used to always run into conflict, and I'm not seeing as much. So I'm hoping that is an indication that people are a little calmer, because there's enough drama at the White House. So I think it's causing people, I really do. Yeah. I think people have so much drama with the White House that they're kind of calming down a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's like enough energy is exerted being frustrated with that.
True.
So people are calming down, I think. I really do.
Then, we did legalize marijuana in the state of California.
That may have something to do with it, too. I don't know anything about it, honestly.
That doesn't have anything to do with
me. For those that do, it might.
I'm always happy, but I'm sure maybe it mellowed a few people out. Who knows?
I can't comment on that because I'm not aware with that part, but maybe. There's many reasons, but I like it. I'm embracing it. I do want to also, I'm here, I live in Beverly Hills. That's where I grew up, born and raised. I feel like saying West Philadelphia, born and raised, yeah. South Beverly Hills, born and raised. No, I was born in Detroit, raised in Beverly Hills. But city council race was like, I announced it before, but we just found out this Monday who won. I mean, it's crazy.
Really?
This went on for like 2.5, 3 weeks.
But didn't you say it was so close? Maybe they literally had to keep recounting.
They had to probably count and recount and recount
and check
to make
with people, make sure they were actually able to vote.
I mean, after this, no one should say my vote doesn't count, but literally, they won by maybe, I think, like 16 votes. I'm throwing it out there somewhere in that range. I mean, it was crazy. But at one point, it was one vote separated candidates who were going to win.
All right, you people in Beverly Hills and other places where, where every little vote would count. Like maybe we don't notice it as much in LA. I mean, we should, but in the county of LA, people, thousands and thousands of people can figure like their vote doesn't count. Because there's always thousands and thousands of separations.
It's a small town in Beverly Hills. Yeah, Beverly Hills is a small town, so really people need to get out. So now I can officially tell you who made city council for Beverly Hills. I'm so excited to say that the current mayor, John Marish, has been reelected to city council. So congratulations to him. He's on for his 3rd term. Only a few mayors have made it to a 3rd term in office. So that's going to be great for him. So that means he'll be mayor once again. Okay. And Les Freeman and Bob Wunderlich. Okay. So they all are in, and I'm very excited for all of them. And then already we have Lily Bossy and Julian Gold, who are currently on city council. So the 5 of them will be amazing for the city, and wonderful things happening soon. Good. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you're happy. And our next mayor will be Lily Bossy once again. So the city is just
the way it works. It's a very interesting.
I know. It's 1-year term for mayor in Beverly Hills, and you sit 5 people in city council, and you circulate, every year.
Because I know she was mayor.
She was mayor about 3 years ago. I think it was 3 years ago. Yeah. So we're very excited in the city of Beverly Hills to have Lily Bossy to be inducted on the 28th of March in Beverly Hills as the next mayor of the city for her 1-year term again. So she has many great things planned and beyond excited. She's such a good person. So it's nothing like having a good leader over your city or a leader over anything. Yes, and she has created a movement within the city and brought so many people together. So that's the kind of people that we need more of those. Well, good. More of those. Less conflict, I notice, when she's around.
Less conflict.
Less conflict when she's around, so I love it.
Keeping the peace. A woman, it takes some time.
Takes a woman.
Takes a woman sometimes.
I'm sorry, men. We like you. We love you, men.
Keep the peace.
Women really are good at that.
I know.
I think we're born to do that.
We are. Oh, well, speaking of politics, LA politics, we had our Measure H that passed overwhelmingly, which is going to, it's a huge measure that is going to help to deplete and discard homelessness in the city of Los Angeles.
I'm waiting. I really want to see
Millions of dollars are going to go to, programs to help people, for seniors, for, people that need, drug rehabilitation, that need mental health rehabilitation, all kinds of things. It's really going to help. And they have programs that are planned that have been proven to work to keep people, to get people off the street and to keep people off the street. And it's a big deal because I think LA is the first city in the country that's voted for a huge measure like this, where they're really committed to getting rid of homelessness.
Yeah, and we may be the model. Start. Yeah, we may create a model here in Los Angeles for other cities to follow suit.
But I think they probably tried. I mean, come on, over the years.
Oh yeah, they have. But I think they're really going to go for it. This is Los Angeles we're talking about.
But I'm
saying, this is Los Angeles.
We've finally done it. It's never passed before. They always, it always loses in the votes.
That's my point. That's why I say now that this is passed, I think they're going to really become a model. But I'm thinking because the voters found out that the mental people got guns. Trump let the mentally.
Trump
said that the mentally.
Yes, that they will be able
mental
to.
patients can have guns. They can get registered for guns. So I think they said we better hurry up and pass this.
Okay.
And fix homelessness. Fix the homeless.
Yeah, because maybe if they get the help they need, they may not feel the need to have a gun.
Exactly. That's my take. It all works.
I'm sure.
So he might have helped
here
us.
We go. Got to thank him for something else.
I know. In a weird, twisted, convoluted way. He does some good.
Yeah.
Unintentionally.
Exactly. Very unintentionally and out of necessity.
We pull the good out of his madness.
We have to. How else are we going to survive this?
Yeah. I tell you. So, there was a guy in East Lansing, Michigan. I don't know if you've ever heard of a dating resume.
Oh,
have you heard of dating resumes? I know there's dating
not.
services, but it's very similar.
Okay.
From the way I read the story.
Well, I'm interested.
He did a dating resume because he goes to Michigan State University. Mm-hmm. Yay, Spartans. And so he wanted to date this girl. He asked her out, and she said, "Well, do you have a dating resume?" And he said, "No." And she goes, "Well, then no, I'm not going to go out with you."
Oh, really?
So you have to already have your dating resume so she can check you out.
Is that what it is?
They didn't break down the details to it, but it does explain about him as a person, his life, what he's done, his work, his interests. And
references. What if he had to have references, which means like the last 3 girlfriends have to, you have to provide their information.
I like it.
So you can check.
I like it.
Okay, so was it just a communication thing?
Exactly. He says you guys just didn't, get along.
Yeah,
but,
you just went your separate ways. You outgrew each other.
And say, no, he's psycho. No, I'm kidding.
Exactly. No, he's a serial cheater.
Right. But yeah, so he went and he made his resume. He said it's fine, and then he became like an internet sensation.
Seriously?
Everybody's been. Wow. He was on Good Morning America. I mean, everybody's talking about this guy now because he went for it. I mean, which is smart.
Yeah. So did he get the girl?
Well, no, he didn't get that girl, but he's gonna get another girl. He'll get another one. Maybe he'll go back and revisit that. It's all fresh and new. But I thought it was so cute. I had not heard of doing a dating resume.
He started it apparently.
Specifically it was around because she's like, "Do you have one?" So either she made this up or it's something that's going on in East Lansing, Michigan. Maybe it's a Michigan thing. I don't know.
Well, they probably need it there. They've created something.
I love it.
Comes out of a need, right?
We'll be talking about dating with our relationship expert next week. Mm-hmm. But this is something maybe we can get into further about that because, should people prepare this type of thing? When you have your first date, you ask a bunch of questions.
True.
You want to get to know each other, but just hand them that.
That might be,
Say, here, read that.
It in advance.
Let me go and eat my salad while you check that.
Or I think maybe just email it to me the night before.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe I won't get a headache.
Maybe I won't want to go out.
That's what I'm saying, it's
pretty interesting. But I thought it was really cute.
That is cute.
I thought it was very cute. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's sports, March Madness. I'm very excited. In the gym, I got really hooked because I'm in the gym and I'm on the bike and I watch TV and all the games are on.
Okay.
But they're so emotional. I mean, they've been so close.
Really?
1, 2, 4-point games. I mean, it's just anybody can win.
Yeah.
A lot of these games I've been watching.
Wow.
And some are very, very emotional because it's their first time. In the NCAA,
that's always exciting.
Or in the history, or it's been 30 plus years. I mean, there's these records, and they're in the NCAA, and the city's excited, and then they lose by like a point. Oh my God, how sad. So.
But that's good, though. I like exciting games like that, even if I don't know the teams, because basketball and the playoffs kind of thing are my thing. I guess I can, every now and then I'll tune in.
You should peek. It's been fun.
Yeah, because it's exciting. Those guys, they're so young and spry.
Yes. And emotional. They cry a lot.
They cry.
They're crying a lot because they're still young.
We don't get as much of that in the NBA.
No.
They cry on the inside.
Well, on the camera, I think they're crying on the inside. They get in that locker room. There's some tears flying. Grown men do cry. I like grown men who cry.
Oh yeah. Well, not too much. My old former best player, Michael Jordan, that I loved those years that he was on top. He used to cry at every championship. So, of course, we've seen him cry several times because he had several of these.
Holding the trophy, too.
Kissing it.
I think he was raining on the trophy.
That was funny. But yeah, no, I loved seeing that because I was excited.
So I'm pushing for UCLA because my Michigan State Spartans they fell out.
Oh, okay.
I know that was very sad, but UCLA is my pick.
Okay, I'm glad to hear they're still
Barack
there.
Obama, who every year, this is a big thing when he was president, he would do his brackets.
Right.
And so he did his brackets the other day, and he picked for women's UConn.
All right, homegirls.
And I'm also pushing for UConn.
Yeah.
And then for the men's, he picked North Carolina.
Okay.
So those are the picks for the win from.
Speaking of Michael Jordan, that was his alma mater.
See, so that's what Barack Obama has had a good record.
He's good. He's
had a good pick record. So we'll check it out. But UConn is on fire.
Well, UConn, I love that. I love it because.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
No, we don't want any.
No, I know. Well.
So yeah, but that's my pick. So I'm excited, very very excited.
Okay.
Week after next, I'll be doing a whole thing about wild fish versus farm-raised fish. Very intense. I did this whole story where I got some information, and because every time I go shop, I love fish.
Yeah.
You know, you eat seafood, I eat seafood.
We
really don't. You don't do red meat at all. Every blue moon, if you tell me that beef is really good, I might take a bite. But I really am just about vegetables and fish. But so it's frustrating because you're told only do wild caught. And then you're no, farm raised is good because they're feeding them the healthy, oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. So I decided to look it up and do a little investigative reporting.
All right.
So in 2 weeks, I'll have some information. So have your little notepad ready.
A little input there. Okay.
Yeah, what to look for, where's the best to get it, all these good tips I have for you.
That's good. I'm looking forward to that as well. And I got some ones from a guy who actually worked for the companies that catch the fish and prepare them for all the stores, and he gave me some tips too. So maybe we'll share some. And
we could interview the owner who I met, and I have his number of the Santa Monica Seafood Company. Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah. So that's a thought. I'll try to reach out to him. If not, you'll get it from us. We'll get the information. We'll talk
Give
about it.
Give you the lowdown.
But no, it's important because we all need to know, and there's pros and cons. There's not one answer. Don't buy this. Don't buy that. It's basically about where you're getting it from and what to look for on the packaging. So
there you go.
You want to see it. I got those. Yeah, I got all that information for you.
All right.
And
I think the other stories I have can probably wait as well because time does fly.
Time does fly, and I would like to pose a question, and we're going to look at this after. This will be my last probably comment. Do you feel that former President Barack Obama ordered wiretapping on Donald Trump? I'd love to know what you think about that. So tell us your thoughts. And then when we see your comments, we'll bring it up on the next show. Because this just won't go away. Every day they mention it.
Let me think about what I think.
Okay. Have anything to do with President-elect Donald Trump being wiretapped? So you can post on and tell me your thoughts on that. What your theory is on all that, the who's and the whys and why. I see you. Thank you. Keep them coming. For now, we're going to read them after. And the next show, before we interview our guest, Rainelle Sims, the relationship expert, we will mention about a few minutes of thoughts on what everybody feels on that.
All right, sounds like a plan.
I think it's fun because I won't give my opinion because I don't want to sway you.
No, we'll just wait and see what everyone else
I'll give you my opinion next week.
Exactly. So, all right, well, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it, as always, and all of our loyal watchers. Yes. We definitely double, triple appreciate you. And anybody new that's on board, welcome. Yes. And we look forward to you joining us every week.
We do. We appreciate it. Please spread love and kindness. Make someone smile today. And watch Karla and Rainelle's show on their YouTube channel. On their YouTube channel is Karla and Rainelle Talk Show. And you can also follow us individually. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff.
We're all over the place.
Because we put different things on different social media outlets. I do a lot on my Instagram that I don't put on Facebook. So, it's just different things. But follow what we're doing. And then tell us what you're up to. And if there's any way that we can help you with your, ideas, projects, if you want to be a guest on the show, please inbox us on Karla Gordy Bristol page. And we'd love to look into having you come visit.
All right.
Have a great week.
Mwah.
Mwah.
See you next time.
And I've given you some cheers Cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Have a great rest. Happy hump day.
Ciao, ciao.
Thanks for watching.